Hi, my name is Nigel McPolin. I'll be taking you through the assessment workbooks on a range of video tutorials just like this one. My aim is to guide you to be able to use the workbooks and to achieve a pass on each of these units. So let's get started. The first step is to check that you have the right assessment workbook for this unit. You'll see the number and the name of the unit on the front cover of the workbook. This one is 8600 300 solving problems and making decisions. First thing you should do is print your name carefully where it says candidate name. Please do not sign the candidate signature until you're handing in your final workbook. This should be the last thing you do on each workbook before it is finally assessed. The signature means that you are verifying that all work in the workbook is yours and that you have not simply copied it from anywhere else like the internet, course notes or books, etc. Please do not sign early drafts which you want feedback on. So if we flick through to page 2, you'll see here ILM's assessment verbs. You'll see on the second page in each workbook that I've explained some of the assessment verbs used by ILM. It's important that you read these and understand them. In order to pass an ILM assessment, you need to address the assessment verb in your answer. For example, if the assessment verb asks you to describe, then you must describe. Please note, this assessment workbook provides you with a structure to approach this unit. It is important that you understand your responsibility as a learner. You must provide enough detail in your answer to meet the criteria. This is a level 3 unit. That means that you must provide some depth and detail to your answer each time. If the assessment verb is asking you to describe or explain, etc., then you will not pass with a short phrase or with bullet pointed lists. Now let's move to the actual assessment itself. This is what I mean by assessment criteria. Each unit is made up of a number of assessment criteria, and this is assessment criteria 1.1, and it's asking you to describe a problem, its nature, scope and impact. And here we see the first example of an assessment verb, describe. So the first thing that you need to note is that if you pick a problem to solve that's outside of your control, then you'll experience difficulties in passing this unit. There is no need to choose a complex problem. It is important that you pick a problem to solve that is within your own control. So pick something that is within your team and that you personally can change. We are assessing your ability to apply a problem solving process. We aren't assessing the problem itself. So something simple will be enough. In this assessment criteria 1.1, you need to describe the problem that you're trying to solve.